Hello, my little weirdos. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, about a week or so ago, guys were going around, MAGA guys were going around saying, oh yeah, you're just not going to let us have sex or anything? We'll just take it from you. uh, uh, well, have you heard of Lavender Marriages? This works to keep Republican men from forcing a marriage on us, because that'll come due. And it also keeps gay men hidden right out in the open. So he's a gay man, you're a straight woman, or a bi woman, I guess. Good work too. But the woman gets the best of a gay guy that's not sexual. His taste, most of them are good with helping around the house and not having to one person do it all. They're good with the cooking, a lot of them. They don't mind picking stuff up for you. They don't give you crap about it. Usually the places you'd both like to go. They're a great wingman. And for them, dude, when they have to go to functions and everything, you're just a couple. So for anything like that type of thing, once you're in the house, you have your own rooms. You have your own kind of lifetime, but you have that. It's not just cover. It's like a best friend. It's like camaraderie. When you're not home, they might be home, so it's extra help with security. You guys got pets. You can help each other out with each other's pets. It's the best things, and you don't have to feel like either one of you is under anybody's thumb. Your secret's safe type of thing. That's awesome. That is effing awesome. And I gotta tell you, I've always said after the marriage and then watching the antics of guys after that, and then being with another particular person that was just a nut. I mean, it's some nuts before the marriage, some nuts after the marriage. And I've just had enough. It's all one thing or another. I'm not somebody who's always going out. I don't have a vehicle. So it's not like, I see. And I'm just, I need that peace. I don't want the fighting all the time. And you usually wind up having snipes and snapping at each other at times. And it's just not worth it to me anymore. I'm 61. And just, and I'm actually I wouldn't mind doing something like that if the gay men needed something like that. If I knew somebody or I got to know them, and we were we gelled pretty good as like people in general. It doesn't mean you have to be alike, but differences just in any relationship are good. If everybody was the exact same thing, liked the same stuff, talked about this, it'd be like, oh my God, there'd be nothing to learn from anybody else. There'd be no new perspective to look at. You all would just do the same thing, believe the same thing. It's one of the beauties of diversity. But yeah, if it was I just wouldn't just like for a green card type of thing, just jump in with somebody, because you still do have to keep up the appearance of a couple. So it'd have to be somebody you get along with, somebody you have respect for, and somebody that respects you. But yeah, if I met somebody like that, knew somebody, or knew somebody for a while, I would consider it. And I've always said I will never live with another human being on a like full-time scale again. I mean, it's having somebody over for and they instead of a hotel, if they in town or something. Yeah, that's a different thing. And they crash at your place for several days or a week or 2 weeks. That's different. That's just temporary. Um, but yeah, somebody who was just who my cats liked and stuff and have to, you know. But yeah, I would do that, and that is funny. It's funny to me because MAGA MAGA males, pound their chest, they beat their chest and bellow, I am the alpha. And they are 99% of them are so not alpha. Dude, if you have to go around saying, I'm smart, you're probably not as smart as you claim to be or think you are. If you go around saying, I'm an alpha, I'm an alpha, I'm an alpha, sounds like you're trying to talk yourself into it as well as others. You don't have to announce it if you are. Okay? You don't. And the ones who announce that all the time, something like a particular thing all the time, like I'm smart or I'm talented or whatever it is, and they keep saying it, obviously they don't think they are, and they're trying to push that on you. And I find it very funny because y'all thought I'm addressing those that voted for MAGA, that voted for Republican, which is basically the MAGA Republican Party. First, you're like, we control you, we can tell you what to do. Well, I'm pretty sure he's not going to get so far as allowing you to just do what you want to somebody else's wife, right? So if we're married to a guy, we're off limits to you. Your Bible says that. Yeah. So what are you going to do about that? And if you laugh and go, oh, neither of you have sex ever again. Number one, don't count on that. Number two, when you figure out you're wrong, I'd like to see your face when you figure that out. Because you can't have it both ways. If we marry somebody, we're married, and it doesn't matter. What, are you going to have cameras in everybody's bathrooms all over the country, in everybody's bedroom, in everybody's living room, in everybody's bathroom, kitchen, every room? Is that what you're going to do? I highly doubt that. You're not capable. The administration isn't capable to pull something like that off. But it's pretty funny because y'all keep saying you're the alpha males, but kind of is looking like gay and bi guys might be the actual alpha males, eh? They have a whole lot more to offer women. Because, you see, you guys think sex is the ultimate thing to be offered. You act that way with women, like with them being pure or something. Oh, you can whore around all you want. But the woman has to be pure. The only reason you want that is so, for those of you who suck at sex, they have nothing to compare it with, so they don't know that you're bad at sex or you just don't care to learn, because anybody could be good at that. Y'all don't bother learning or asking because you think you know it all. And then you can't figure out why the last straw was you voting for them. If that's the way you are anyway, the only fucking thing was that you would, left in your marriage was maybe your either kids or, I have health insurance with him, or at least I'm protected. He does protect the family or something. Well, if your health insurance is going to be taken and he voted for it, then what do you need him for? A bunch of us women can get together, live together. We could do that too. We wouldn't necessarily have the male, presence, but we don't need men. We really don't. As much as they think we do. Let's put it that way. I think male and female, when they're interested in the same things and also open-minded, I think there's a lot of feasibility and stuff. But when somebody votes for stuff and they know it's going to hurt women, and they know it's going to hurt people that aren't white, how they expect you to still be their spouse or be their family member or be their friend or be there when you want to come and cry about how things just aren't fair and shit, because if you do that with your MAGA buddies, they'll call you a baby. So you need your progressive family, spouse, friend, whatever. And you never wanted to admit how much you really kind of needed us. And now that it's being taken away, and it's being taken away from you, you're not the one taking it away. You don't like that. You don't like the fact that you're not the one that's, that's the only way I can say it. That you're not the one that's getting to be the one to take stuff away from somebody. Because you like when other people are pushed down or get less. And the reason you like it is because it makes you feel better. It makes you feel special again. And if you get upset when other people have the same rights that used to be only you had, you and people of your status or whatever it is, and now other people are getting that same right, you're not getting less rights. You're just not special anymore. And that is what bothers you. It's the same way between men and women. When you realize that you voted against everything that you enjoy about your progressive wife. She doesn't need you to make every decision for her about the house and what shampoo should I use. And, she doesn't need you to do that for her. And suddenly you're realizing, that was kind of nice. I didn't have to make all the decisions. A lot of you would not like if you had a completely trad wife. You think it's cool because you could tell her how to dress and what you like sexually, but you don't give a shit if you don't have to, because she'll still be subservient to you. That's because you're insecure. And that is a you thing. It's not a her thing, and it's not a woman thing. That is an insecure you thing. Peace out.